Iron sharpeneth iron. Some of the wisdom of the Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17. And then there's another section to this teaching. And it says, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of a friend. And this leads me into several thoughts concerning this and how this would take place. How would you sharpen the countenance of a friend? Well, I thought, well, you could just be a friend. I mean, a friend is a most valuable thing, and the older that I get in life, the more I realize how valuable my friends are. I find myself wanting to reach out to people that I knew at some place in my life that maybe I haven't been in touch with them as much as I should be, but I realized that there was a time when this was a very valuable friend to me, and realized that in the course of life there would only be a certain number of them, and when you really think about it, not that many. And then you come down to that point to where that friend that you would trust in your life, I mean, those are valuable things. But I also think about this, how many times when I look back in life and I think about, there was a person that maybe I'm not in touch with them much now because they've moved on, I've moved on, but I think about the influence that that person might have had in my life and things that they spoke into my life that has caused me to be the person that I am. Very, very valuable time in life. And see, well, did that person sharpen my countenance? I said, absolutely. But then I began to apply that to my own self and the effect that I might have in somebody else's life. And I said, Lord, I would pray that there have been people who have been impacted by the life that I have chosen to live. Well, this gets me thinking about iron itself and realizing that iron is really a symbol of strength. Iron speaks about endurance and stability. I mean, that particular alloy is the one that causes us to realize that it has brought a lot of good things in people's lives. Sometimes we depend on iron because of its strength. And so I would apply that to our own selves and how that I might affect somebody's life and how that somebody else might affect my life and how that I could make these considerations as I look into the future. And how can I possibly be that person that would bring strength and stability into somebody's life because of my influence and things that I might say to them. And I also would be very, very mindful of how that I could be a deterrent in somebody's life because I didn't control my own words and my own actions as I would live my life before them. All of these things just causes me to think about how I walk, how I talk, and how that I have that ability to influence someone else for good. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.